in our next series. And spawning in the bottom right hand corner, we have the one, we have the only. What does he stand for? The Brazilian Zerg player representing the CranKy Ducklings. What does Erik mean? Oh, I just said his name. Endurance, righteousness, intellect, and kangaroo. It is Erik. And spawning in the top left hand corner, we have the Brazilian Protoss player, the red Protoss representing Eximius Gaming. It is Shakti. It feels like it's 2021 all over again. It's crazy. And here we go, Erik moving out with his initial drone, and we're going for a proxy. Because of course we are. Again, Erik is a very unorthodox player. He comes up with his own builds. He's very aggressive, very cheesy. He can macro, don't get me wrong, he can macro, but he prefers not to. Especially against Protoss. Does prefer not to. And with that, the hatchery is on the way. Shakti is unaware, going out with his probe scouts. And will confirm the lack of hatchery, will confirm the faster spawning pool. We're slowly piecing this together. I say that. And Shakti, he believes he's going to be blocking a hatchery that's across the map. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. We go into the main. Very important here. We go into the main base. There are no gases, and the spawning pool is already on the way. This is a tell. And back at home, we're going for the gate expand. We delay the cyber core. Ooh, I'm a little bit concerned. Once again, Shakti confirming there is no hatchery. Now he knows. Now he's aware. Remember, last game when he responded to the earlier spawning pool, we did react with a faster cyber core. This time it's delayed. And now the spine crawlers are on the way. Spine crawlers are in production. We do have at least our initial zealots, but the stalker or adept follow-up is going to be a little bit later than it otherwise should. We responded with a forge, cannons. Good response here from Shakti. Cannon's going to be on the way. The Ling's already rocking up. They do pull back the zealot spine crawlers. They should finish. They should complete. Erik's so creative. He is very creative. That's a better way to put it. 100%. And here we go. The spine crawlers are slowly pushing forward, getting within range of the pylon, of the wall. Zealot under fire. Shield battery is not done. And the Zealot will go down. Yeah, big pick off. The Stalker taking a lot of hits. The shield battery, it looks like it will just barely finish in time. We'll keep the Stalker alive, but GG gets called. We break the wall, and Erik will take game number 1. GG. Again, it just took a little bit too long for Shakti to piece together what was happening. Remember, he delayed his cybercore. His reaction was delayed in general. He believed that Erik was going to be expanding, but we at least knew that he was not. And again, it just took a little bit too long to realize what was going on. Every second does count here in StarCraft. And with that, Erik is now 1 game away from making it to the Grand Finals. Una más, papi. 1 more is all he needs. Meanwhile, it looks like the lower semifinals is about to begin. I believe Cosmos is jumping on Master versus Inexorable, so best of luck. Best of luck in those lower semis. Again, both semifinals are happening at the same time, and then we'll meet up in the Grand Finals. In this series, it looks like it's going to be a fast one. It's turning out like a fast series here. I'm hoping for a back and forth. I'm hoping for an ace match, or I'm hoping we can sink our teeth into this a little bit more. We'll see. We shall see. As we're loading in to Golden Aura. Oh, loading in. And after this series, I'll show off some of these old matches. God. I remember when Jim Rising, you know, before he left us to League of Legends. Feels high, man. Feels Jim Rising, man. Ah. So many series. But here we go, spawning in the top left-hand corner of Golden Aura. We have our Brazilian Zerg player. He is one of the CranKy Ducklings, the Blue Zerg. Leading the series 1-0, 1 game away from making it into the Grand Finals. It is Erik. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, we have the Brazilian Protoss player, the red Protoss, representing Eximius Gaming down in this series. Can he bounce back? It is Shakti. It's a 13-12. It's a 13-12 here from Erik. The spawning pool is already done. So the gas is already done, is being prioritized, and this is to rush into Link's speed and a Bane bust typically. Yeah, that's what I imagine is going to be happening. Just straight up 13-12 here from Erik. Rushing into that gas, going for a proxy hatch as well. Oh my god, it's just all coming together. The most aggressive opener you can go for here in ZvP. Now with this hatchery, the goal here is to block off that wall. It's to block off the wall so that when the Lings arrive, they can have increased surface area on the gateway, increased surface area on the pylon to just have their way with the army. The probe does confirm the gas is already done, spawning pool's already done. Shakti knows and he needs to wall off. He needs to wall off as quickly as possible. And there we go, we get the pylon, we get the cyber core. We delay the expansion, the drone not here in time. We do manage to slip in. We do manage to get into the main base, and this is going to be forcing the voice to be pulled. We're going for the proxy hatch in the main. Oh my god. The hatchery will not block off the wall, but we'll get into the main base. Hatchery is on the way. Lings are flooding across the map. Link's speed is being produced. We are still mining gas, so I'm waiting for the Bailey nest. I'm waiting for the follow-up tech, as Erik needs a little bit more gas. Lings have arrived. They're going for the cybercore. Oh! Hoping for the surround. Zeld has to be careful. Got a couple of swipes in. The probe has arrived to help support. Again, this probe is so important to make sure it gets surrounded. Oh! To make sure it gets surrounded, but it's a little bit too late. Oh, we do barely get away. Whew. Oh my god. Shakti, calm down. The Zealots was looped up. Would not get surrounded. Erik could not get a hold on. And for now, we are holding. There's that Baneliness that we spoke about. Now, what is scary is this pylon position. The pylon is very exposed. A Bane bust can work, can break through this initial pylon wall. Lings can flood in. Likewise, we're getting on top of the Stalker. Oh, we do try to slip away. We slip in. We're going for the surround. Oh, the Stalker is under fire. Lings, they do manage to break past. Getting into the mineral line. Hatchery finishes up. Oh. Hatchery is done. We still have no idea. Link speed kicks in. But we want to hide that hatchery. The creeper spotted. GG gets called as we realize how much danger we're in. The hatchery is revealed and Erik will take the series at 2-0. GG. GG, well played. Congratulations here, as Erik will take the 2-0 over Shakti, will advance on to the grand finals. A very fast series. A very fast series between Erik and Shakti, which is what we expected. But Erik, just hyper aggression from him, just refused to really let up at all, and did eventually overwhelm, did eventually snowball out of control. Again, unfortunately, the hatchery was not spotted, was not seen, and because of that, we just weren't able to react in time. We're not able to. With that, congratulations, Erik does make it through. And we have a bit of downtime. We have a little bit of downtime here as we head on over. I believe the lower semifinals just begun. They're 2 minutes into their game.